Hello there, everyone. It's Nerdy John here, and sorry it's been a minute since I've recorded anything. I was kind of sick for a week, and my God, did a lot happen in that week I was sick because so much happened with Ethan and iDubbbz, and then Harley from Epic Mealtime, the main headliner for Creator Clash 3, has dropped out of the fight, as well as AB's wife has dropped out of the fight as well. And Ian and his wife have decided to step away completely from Creator Clash, meaning that they have no financial ties to it. They don't even have like representative ties. They're just will be known as the founders from now on. They have stepped away completely from Creator Clash. Now, if you've been keeping up with Crash this year, it is predicted to be a terrible event. None of the seating have been bought out really. Um, their headliner fight stopped. They have to find a new one. Another fight dropped out, and well, it's looking like a complete crapshoot. It looks like they're going to have even less ticket sales than Creator Clash 2, which, remind you, was a complete and utter failure because not even charity, no, there's no charity money whatsoever. Sorry, I'm still, coming out of the sickness, so I'm not making the most sense. Also, this is off script, so. But yeah, Creator Clash 3 is going to be a awful event, and I feel bad for the fighters because they've been preparing a lot for this, and then to have, like, for example, two of the fights are now over. That affects two other fighters, and I feel bad for them. Remember, guys, for all the awful decisions that happened during Creator Clash, it is not the fault of the fighters. These guys are just involved because they want to get paid and they want to have a fight, and they want to like support a good cause along the way. We have to look at the people who were in charge, which was iDubbbz and Anisha, and I guess now the company that they have given complete rights to Creator Clash to, which I think is very interesting. I think they did that just so that way any failure of Creator Clash 3 can't be pinned on them. But you know how the internet works. They're still going to be blamed in some way because the event is only barely 2 months away. So people are going to be very, oh my God, 2 months away. People are going to be very, very disappointed because there's a Logan Paul boxing event. There's a UFC event, I think a week prior. What is it? VidCon is happening. So unfortunately, there are a lot of events going on around the same time that is taking eyes away from Creator Clash. Also, too, they rented out like the Tampa Bay Stadium, which is a huge stadium, which is they did not need. They needed a smaller stadium to host the event. I don't know why they always have to go big with these, knowing the audience they have is not that massive. Now, granted, who knows? Maybe they can make it up for in online pay-per-view sales, but I highly doubt it because a lot of people were just pirating it through Discord. Like one person legitimately paid for it, and then you had 12 other people watching Creator Clash 2. That's how I experienced it last year. But no, yeah, I think Creator Clash 3 is going to be a complete mess, and it's mostly the fault of iDubbbz and Anisha. Not necessarily directly this time around, or at least as we've seen, but because of the bad PR they've been giving it, because they've been obsessed with the Ethan Klein and Hassan stuff, and to further along that, the Israel versus Palestine issue, which is a very big issue, which is no black and white details there. It's very, very messy, very gray as all world politics are, unfortunately. Anyway, this is Nerdy John signing out. And remember, if you're trying to plan a boxing event, don't involve real world politics, especially if you're trying to do charity.